Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. Now, welcome to another Summerween video. This is the stunning cauldron lidded pot mold from Let's Resin. Details will be down below. I'm going to be doing 3 different cauldrons in today's video. Trust me when I say I could have easily done 5 or 10 because the possibilities are simply endless. It is a lidded pot and the lid is the bubbles that are bubbling away when you make your witch's potions in your cauldron. The cauldron itself has got embossed details on the side, so it's got 2 skulls and it's got 2 stars. First up, we're going to be using the Let's Resin chrome powders. Had to be purple. I was going to do a simple black stereotypical witch's cauldron, but then I thought, where's the fun in that? I would love to make one out of black eco pouring medium, and maybe add some, like stick some moss around the sides. But I think I'll save that more gruesome look for Halloween. For now, we're Summerween, so we're going more brighter colours. The purple is absolutely perfect. I started off rubbing the chrome powder on with this much smaller brush, and I thought this is going to take me until Halloween. So I did end up swapping it for a big, fat, fluffy makeup brush, which just got the job done in such a much more speedier time. I tried not to waste any powder. Like, I know I use a lot of powder here, but I do try to brush it off as much as possible and not to drop much. You can see here, like, I'm really trying not to. But yeah, some powder does escape and go down onto the surface of my worktop. But again, it's such a dreamy colour. And I can't help but think of Wendy now. Every time I see a purple, it doesn't, even if it's a purple car, I'm like, oh, Wendy would love that. Anything I see that's purple, Wendy would love that. And I'm talking about Wendy from Toonfish Crafts. If you are new here and have no idea who Wendy is, she is a fellow artist and friend on here on YouTube, and purple is her go-to colour and it's her favourite. So yeah. Once I've finished brushing the chrome powder all over the mould, I am simply turning it back inside out. Gloved hands are absolutely best for this. I mean, you will literally get it all over yourself if you don't wear your gloved hands. Gloved hands, guys, my brain. Gloves. Wear gloves. That's what I meant. For the lid, I'm going with your stereotype. Like, it is a typical cauldron here at this point. We're just putting in some of the green chrome powder from Let's Resin, and I'm also adding in a bit of the gold chrome powder from Let's Resin. So once I've done that, and I've just got a little bit of gold in there, a little bit of green in there, I'm just brushing it all over with the big fat fluffy brush again, just to make sure that the mold is completely covered, and I know I'm going to get a really stunning result. Again, whatever colours you use, like, let me know if you've got this mould, let me know what colours you used, because again, the possibilities are endless. I was thinking of making like a crystal clear one with stickers down the sides, or like some washi tape in there, or some of the, you know, the Cricut vinyl with the UV resin over the top, you know, that, or your acetate words, or anything. You really could do anything in this, whether you're using flowers or leaves. It hurts me sometimes. It hurts me sometimes because I want to do it all and I can't do it all. It's just not possible. You could create your channel just making cauldrons. I mean, you know, how fun would that be? So I am using the Let's Resin, and I've used some black liquid pigment to make the resin black. Obviously black is going to make these colors absolutely pop, and honestly this mold took way more resin than I anticipated, so I did end up having to mix up just a little bit more resin to fill it up, because you can see me here, I am pouring quite slowly. I want to make sure that the skulls on the outside of the mold, you know, they've got where their chin is where you've got potential for bubbles to get caught. So just make sure that once you've filled your mold, you're squeezing those skulls and getting the resin down in the skulls. At this point, it's only halfway full, so I'm giving it a bit of a shake, a bit of a shimmy, and just again squeezing those skulls to make sure that the resin is going into those faces, and you're going to get the full detail, and you're not going to have any big hunky chunky holes where the resin has caught an air bubble. But yes, I went away, I mixed a little bit more up, and I came back and I filled to the very top. I was so excited to demold this. So this is cauldron number 1, and it is demold time. This is the next day, 24 hours later, and the chrome powder. Look at it. It's practically a mirror at this point. Like, you can see yourself in it. It's just, oh my gosh, imagine this in silver. I should have done a silver one. I couldn't just stick to powders the whole time because, again, I want to do 3 different cauldrons. But this is stunning. How crystal clear is the reflection of my hands? Like, it's just so wild. You can practically see me. Hello. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Demolding, you know, you have to just stretch it out and over and down and around, and it comes out like a dream. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, this was filmed about a month ago. It was a really hot sunny day, so you can see the sun is reflecting off of every surface. And obviously my nails are different now. So yeah, was filmed a while ago. I knew I wanted to do 3 for one video, so I took my time and I started filming quite a while ago for this one. Now for the lid, I'm so happy with the way this came out. It's just perfect. Now again, you could do anything with this lid. I've just seen a recent video. I can't remember who it was by. I think it might have been Jelly Beans Crafts. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, guys. Using the water beads. You know, the water beads that start off really, really small. Anything like that. So each and every one of those bubbles, you could do a different colour. And anyway, it reminded me of the water beads. Obviously, don't put water beads in your resin to keep them there forever because they are filled with water. But different colours in those bubbles would also look incredible. You could even do the different colour UV resin from Let's Resin. They sell multicoloured UV resin. Each and every one of those bubbles could be a different colour of that. Amazing, incredible. Next up, we're back. We're back with the blue, pink, purple. I couldn't keep away. The last few videos, I've really enjoyed using a lot of this colour combination. Really, really feminine pinks, blues, purples, super sweet, cutesy, with lots of glitter. And I figured, you know, the cauldron would also look good with this colourways. So split my resin. Again, this is Let's Resin. Split it into 3 cups, made up my blue, purple and pink. And then in the 4th cup, I've put in some of the glitter that I got from Yvonne at Resin Supplies Den on Facebook, the stars and moons. Obsessed. You would have seen me use this in the key rings and the coasters and all of the above. And I figured if I just do one at a time, you know, no rules, I guess. You can't really control what the resin's going to do. So I figured, hey, I will just pour the pink, the blue, the purple, the stars. The pink, blue, purple and stars, and I will repeat that process until the cauldron is completely filled up. And for the lid, guys, this is one regret with this cauldron is that I didn't do the same with the lid. I kept the lid all one colour, and I kind of regret it now. I do like to look at what I would do differently next time, and that is definitely one thing I would do differently next time. I would just do the same method in the lid. Whereas for this lid, all I did was put some of the moons and the stars down into the handle of the lid, and the rest of the lid simply got purple. It just got purple. I wanted the cauldron to really stand out at the time, but now that I've got it and I'm staring at it as we speak, I wish I did something different in the lid. But all I did here, again, like I said, alternate the colours, alternate all the different cups of resin that I've got until I'm completely out. Again, did not quite make up enough resin, so I had to go away, make more, come back and fill them up when I was done. And you can just see here, the moons and the stars is the last thing to go in here, but I still had a bit of filling to do. Now, the lid, like I said, is just going for plain purple, which, hindsight, is a wonderful thing. Now that I know the results of the cauldron and how spectacularly stunning it turned out, I just wish I did the same in the lid. But how pretty! I made a big mess with this one, guys. Huge mess. So yeah, try and be neater than me, basically. This is the lid. I love the handle. I love the way the stars and the moons look in the handle. It looks very Cinderella-esque. You know, if this was a pumpkin, this would be perfect for a Cinderella pumpkin. But yeah, really love it. Now, as for the cauldron, oh my gosh, my heart, I was absolutely in love with this result. Again, getting the cauldron out, you just have to release the seal between the mould and the resin and just peel it back and slide it back over. I won't keep all of the footage in the video because, again, it took a little minute. It took a minute. Once you get it, you get it. And then it just starts to roll off and it's really easy from this point onwards. But yeah, guys, it's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. Look at this. Oh gosh, I love it. And the way the micas have all blended together, it literally looks like potion. It looks like movement. It looks like it's all moving in there. Oh, I absolutely love this. I love, 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 love. The colour combination is just stunning. And a lot of the moons and stars have all gone to the top of the cauldron as well, which I absolutely love. And you've still got some moons and stars quite happily scattered throughout the whole piece. But again, the lid fits like a dream. Once fitted, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I will give you a better view of all of these cauldrons out in the garden with the sunshine hitting them at the end of the video. But yeah, really loving this mould so far. For the final cauldron, it had to be glitter. Now, it doesn't matter what glitter, any glitter, all of the glitter. I went blues, purples, pinks, white, all of the sparkles, stars, moons, all of it. It all went in, and I knew that this would be a wow. Now, here's the thing with me and glitter. You might feel like I'm putting quite a lot in here. I am. I'm not even going to say sorry. I like a lot of glitter. When I use glitter, it's all going in there. I want the resin to be completely and utterly saturated with glitter. Now, I am a Hemway affiliate, so if you want any Hemway glitter, do head down to the description box below. I'm also using glitters from Yvonne over at Resin Supplies Den. I'm using the big bags of the polyurethane glitter from Hemway, but I'm also using some of the small pots. Keep your eyes on the Hemway website. They've got these huge boxes of multiple packs of glitter. Sometimes they go on a sale, but definitely use my discount code if you want to get your hands on any of those. And all together in a combination, I mean, oh, it's just gorgeous. It's also very galaxy. If you keep out the purple and just do a ton of glitter like this, but lots of blues, it's very, very galaxy as well, especially with those stars and moons glitters. Stunning, absolutely stunning. I knew this would make a beautiful cauldron, so I was really, really happy with it. Again, this time around, I made up too much resin. You'd think I'd actually measure it. You'd think by this point I'd measure how much I need, but no. I just got a separate mould and I brought it along and I filled up some extra cavities because I made way too much. But here's the thing, I've put so much glitter in here that it's probably doubled the amount. So as much as I thought I was making the right amount of resin, I've actually doubled it with the amount of glitter I put in. So that's my excuse and I am sticking to it. Thank you. Good night. Here it is going in, and isn't it gorgeous, guys? So beautiful. I went all the way to the top on this one and the lid got exactly the same. All of the glitters thrown into the lid as well, and then it was just a case of demolding. And oh my gosh, I still don't know. Well, I do. That was a lie. I think my favorite so far in this video is the blue, the pink and the purple mica with the stars and the moons glitter. Next up would be all of the glitters, and my third favourite, which I still really love, is the purple chrome powder brushed into the mould. All of the powder is, guys, my words, my brain. All of the chrome powders are from Let's Resin. And again, I am a Let's Resin affiliate. The resin is also from Let's Resin, as is the mould. So do check out the description box down below. Look at this. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I loved it as soon as I demolded. I mean, I loved it before I even poured the resin in, but So gorgeous. Now again, you've got this embossed detail on here. You've got that star embossed detail, so you could do more with that. You could use your metallic paint markers, you could paint those in, or you could use your acrylic paint and fill those in. It really is up to you what you use. You could use your embellishment wax, anything. You could put stickers on this, temporary tattoos on this, all of the above. Possibilities are endless. Here they are out in the sun. We've got the sparkliest of sparkliest that ever existed cauldrons. Beautiful, love it, love, love, love. I love the fact that the glitter's equally dispersed throughout, so we haven't just got big clusters and, you know, none of it really sank. We haven't just got big areas of the stars and moons. Love, love, love. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Next up, we've got the purple and green. This combination it just screams, which is cauldron, doesn't it? It just... perfect, absolutely perfect. Again, those stars on the side maybe could do with a little bit of something. Let me know what you would do, whether you would highlight them maybe with a silver pen or brush over the skull faces with some paint, who knows. But this one here for me is fairy tale cauldron, princess fairy. That's how I see this one. It is just beautiful, so pretty. Definitely my favorite out of the three. I had so many more ideas, but I mean, really, how many can I do in one video? I hope you guys have enjoyed this and you've got some inspiration. If you are interested in the mould or the Let's Resin or the chrome powders, anything from Let's Resin, do check out the description box below. Thank you so much to Let's Resin for sending this all over to me. And guys, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!